the strength of this defense, but coming in and hang their hat on.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Here's Underwood to throw.
Go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much.
Third down forces a fourth down. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Underwood to throw for it on fourth. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. And now in motion. Here's Julian saying to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
He hurls one deep down the left side. It's broken.
In the heart of every defense, because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Marshall. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Play action with Underwood. Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They've done the work to build a nice cook. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
A couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He'll pull it down and run. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain.
Finding some room. Touchdown, Michigan! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
The extra point here would tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Snagged out of the air. Runs through, man. He might have some space. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Buckeye. They move on top here in the fourth. The Buckeyes with an answer. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He gets a block. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger.
Oh, I gotcha.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode. And what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Bryce Underwood from the gun on third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Fourth down, Underwood. Under fire. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Fuck, bro.
That's such a good job by this defense. This offense is trying to find a spark, trying to get back in this football game. They're trying to be aggressive. The defense answers, and now you put your offense in a beautiful position to go out, execute a really good drive, and put a little distance between the other squad.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first.
All right.
They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Sayin to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
No.
Leaping grab for a big gain. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
That one I could see, but dude, like the other one, holy fuck.
So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. Beck's going for the goal line.
Yeah, fucked.
Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, he missed it. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run.
There we go. Trying to kick the onside on me. Yeah, he's taking forever.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. And the returner goes down.
Alright. Probably not. Yeah.
So here comes the Michigan offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a score. Time to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. Throwing, Underwood. Right down the middle. And that is incomplete.
Oh, fuck, bro.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Here's Underwood. Going deep. Upstairs, he's got it. All the way across the 50, into plus territory, and finally stopped at the 43.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Again, it's Underwood. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. It falls in.
Wow, I can't believe he played that like that.
His man for 6.
Man, what a great play by the defender there. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and against an outstanding wide receiver one-on-one, he's able to knock the ball away and force an incompletion late in the game with everything on the line.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Marshall. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Wow.
They reached into the bag of tricks on
I thought it was
3rd
going to be a
down,
little
and
bit better
it
than
did
that.
not work.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments. Bryce Underwood to the air again. Snags it. And he won't get there. Trying to turn the corner. Strain for every inch, and he is denied.
And that just going to eat clock. Up by several possessions. Eat clock. Get out of here with a W.
Throwing. Say it. He lobs one high down the left
How's that
side.
not a pick, bro?
Really good job by this defense, understanding tendencies and what they like to do. When they're backed up and they've got this field position, instead of trying to dink and dunk or run the football, they want to take shots, make the big play. Defense more than ready, playing the deep ball, covering all of that ground really, really well.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Backs against the wall. He'll let it fly again. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. Hauls it in, looking for space.
Yeah. They have a Devin Hester card right now, too. Corner.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Underwood. Complete. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that,
he lets one fly deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
Yeah, he was fast.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Underwood trying to cut through the noise. Fires to the right. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one.
He'll loft one deep down the left side.
Oh, what a piss poor attempt.
He'll try to take it back. Defense ends this game in style. Coming up with a turnover, and now they can just leave it out.
Fuck. Not like I was coming back either way, but
they'll start this drive at the 33-yard line.
right. I should have picked my own tier.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run it.
The game may be the best rivalry in college football, and this year
That was a fucking wild-ass game, bro.
will hold the bragging rights. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
11 for 19, 3. That was him. Why isn't it showing my passing? There we go. Yeah, he shut me down to no fucking pass attempts of fucking Underwood. How? This is all fucked up, dude. There we go. 21 of 44, 315. Fuck, bro. I almost came back on that dude, too. I wish the new one was out. What's up? I gotta get some coffee. Oh, I forgot I was gonna fucking make coffee. Oh, King Henry. Oh. Really? Alright. Good. You got it. I'm gonna take a piss really quick. I'll be right back. Ham, mustard, and bologna. What's the score? Alright. Steps. Might be a dickhead and try going for it though. I hate this fucking coffee pot, dude. Trying to wait for my fucking coffee to fucking finish. Let's get some fucking coffee creamer. Just run some quick outs. Just slowly work your way up the field. Run some zigs or something. There you go. Come on, bro. Best worst coffee pot I've ever owned. Yeah, dude, Drew Barrymore. Hottest cup of coffee you ever fucking had. But, dude, to get it to program the right way, it's fucking stupid. It doesn't default on making a full pot. It defaults on making like 3 cups. Oh, that would've been dirty. There's a half a pot. I'm fucking pouring myself a glass. Or a cup of coffee. I got some coffee. Now's probably the time to play fucking ranked though. Even though I really don't want to play fucking ranked early again. Oh, I should just try winning a natty. That's what I'm doing. Fuck it.
The Falcons headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. On the run from inside his own 5. The give is to Taylor. They come out strong, stopping for no gain on the opening play.
Well, they're trying to go toss on this play, but defense just wins at the point of attack. They're able to defeat the blocks and get the ball carrier down behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing Sellers. Here's the pressure. And it's a sack.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on second down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
From the gun on third down, Sellers throws to the tight end. Complete to the right.
Ooh, got a big first down.
Those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And the Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
Here's Sellers to throw. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Looking for more room. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
Pick. Fuck.
Job number one for a defense is to create negative plays, to create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Pressure coming. And wings it incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Yeah.
It'll be 4th down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme away.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. 4th down, Sellers. He's got it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Sellers. Backs looking for the goal line. Touchdown.
This guy just scored a touchdown too, dude. Same time.
Work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Running inside. It's Taylor. Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Throwing Sellers. He rifles one deep to the left. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. They'll send the back in motion. To the air. It's Sellers. Swings it out to the flat. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game, and we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on fourth down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Sellers on the play action. Got it behind the line. It's Newsome. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Third and 10. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And that's an interesting choice for this offense, and specifically for the quarterback, man. 4th down, throwing the ball underneath the stick. When you're not getting a first down, you got to put that ball on the money, have your guy with some open space so he can run. Defense was all over that.
Makes a grab and room to run. Ripping through the defense. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride. Turns on the Jets.
14-0 right now. I got to fucking score.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Run it with the fullback. Powers through the defender. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all 4th downs are created equal. Like, right, this is a shorter 4th down. You're on your side of the field. You're down. You're trailing in the football game. So I think this offense might...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. 4th down, Sellers. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And it's a great job with the play fake. They're 4th down. You're going with the bootleg, so you got to sell a run. You see all those defenders thinking the running back has it. Once the quarterback's out on the perimeter, he's got a lot of space and time to find his open receiver to pick up that 1st down.
Play fake, Sellers. Finds a tight end. He smashes his way through it.
Oh my God, I would have been gone.
At the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Well, they've done nothing on offense so far, but if they can put some points on the board before halftime, it could really change things.
No doubt. Go into the locker room with some good juices, some good vibes,
right.
and momentum can switch a game in a heartbeat. But this offense hasn't had much to cheer about yet. That play gives them one play. Now let's go build on it and make something happen before the half.
He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They go play action with
Yeah, I
Sellers.
don't know why.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
No, you fucking nuts, bro.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him.
But guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. He wants to take the top off. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Touchdown.
Watch that shit.
The offense cashing it in on that drive.
On these critical 4th downs, as a quarterback, you've got to find your best matchup, and they didn't just get the 1st down. He had his guy one-on-one. He took a shot, and it pays off for a huge score.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They march 78 yards down the field, and the points come on a pass from 39 yards out.
Yeah. No.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down.
All right.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line.
For sure.
The run inside. It's Thomas.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
Oh, there's a couple of backup quarterbacks that are like, are you really a backup?
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Doesn't quite.
4th and inches. I got a blitz here.
Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Snags it, and there's running room.
Oh my God.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Falcons want to pick up the tempo. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory. And
fuck, I'm offside.
And it came up good. I mean, I think
You see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Oh,
the officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Defense a little too eager on that
cry
last
every
one,
time
and
I
now it's
score.
1st and 5. Sellers fires to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception.
Did I ever give you a doomsday auto?
He's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Pass, okay.
Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Escapes the pressure going right. He's going to take off. Finds a man on the right. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty.
I gotta get out of that nickel.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Throwing, Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Air Force. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. These 2-point conversions are tricky enough. You don't want to add to the degree of difficulty by backing up 5. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the gate.
And
the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Ooh.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Do I just run it here, or do I try bombing on?
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
Can't.
Here's Sellers to throw. Bringing the heat. Hit as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close.
Yo, shout out to the 4. Thanks for joining the stream. If you're new, hit that sub button. Drop a comment down below. Let me know how your morning's going.
The Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. Great starting point. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. Thought he might have had a little room for a second, but he'll be stopped at the 28, and a pretty good job by the coverage unit. The Falcons now set to take over on offense. They got plenty done.
They always give you Browns, though.
And we'll see if they even need to look.
No matter how good you do.
Oh, he just handled it.
Oh my God! And then I force a fumble, and it goes straight out of bounds.
Out of bounds to avoid the turnover.
Man, you talk about a helpless feeling. When you're the guy who fumbled and you're watching that thing roll towards the sidelines, you're like, please get out of bounds, and it does.
Might have a chance.
Yeah. I got fucked again.
He's at the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. He found some open space and turned on the
8 back, and 4 touchdowns on the day.
from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Sellers. Showing the arm strength down the left side.
Oh, wow, I caught that.
Across midfield, down to the 41-yard line is a huge play as this offense rolling.
Yeah, he should have been sliding.
Looking to throw it, Sellers. Uncorks it. Working on the right. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
The Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield. It's all stopped. Great job on the containment and the
Oh, they
tackling.
said Tyrod Taylor is fucking almost beating out fucking Love right now.
Just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Pocket breaking down, and they got it.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good...
All right, I'm out of here. I'm out of this game. It's 28-7. You did, bro. Yo, shout out to the 6. Thank you for joining. Think so? That's what I'm around Florida's playbook right now. This playbook's worth a lot. Holy fuck. That's wild. I might have to try it just to see. Right. I don't know. Right. Yeah, that's wild. I am, but not really. I haven't been winning, so. They were on a spread too. Yeah.
Did you let them out already?
Chickens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And only 1 egg?
1 egg. I didn't really scoop around though.
Yeah.
I just seen one laying there.
See how disgusting your hot water was? It was yellow.
Yeah, I bet. Yo, shout out to the 5. Drop a comment down below. Hit that sub button if you're new. Eggman. Dude. I bet. This is a fucking lie. Upgradable, only 7. Why does it say I have fucking 10? Maybe. Yeah. I want to play duos, but I don't have. I'm at 85 across the board now. Nice. I'm trying. Yeah.
Look at this one.
Holy shit, that's a big one.
Uh-huh.
Big Daddy.
Yeah.
It might be a doubler.
Doubler.
Was that one buried?
No.
Must have just laid it this morning.
Laid.
Huh?
The other hen must have laid after you were here.
Yeah.
Look at the difference in one of our hens, though.
Yeah.
One lays a little and one lays a big.
Yeah, that's crazy. Um. Yeah, punt if you have to. Dude, I'm trying to find a squads game and I can't. Like, just can't. Can't get one.
Come on, Everly. Everly. You had 2 eggs today. Where are you? Where's Lincoln? One hen laying for the eggs. Hey, look at, you almost have your first full carton. You have to wait till you're ready. Because you're not getting home till after 5 at school. So you have to wait. Dylan.
What?
She almost has a full carton.
Button. Sweet.
Yeah.
Is anybody even playing this game? No. One guy.
You take your antibiotics today?
Antibiotics?
Yes.
No, I need to take another one this morning.
You didn't even eat your fries.
I couldn't, my tooth hurts so fucking bad. Still hurting. Oh, might as well start one and quit on here. Watch now, I'll get an easy fucking matchup. Yeah, D1 squirter. I bet.
And the Wolverines will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Marsh. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got it in the middle. It's Sparks.
Have coffee?
Yeah, I'm having some right now.
And the Buckeyes ready to kick it away first. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Throwing tempo.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle.
Jesus, fuck, dude.
With an interception. Taking it the other way. The 10.
I'm trying to kill him.
Touchdown, Ohio State.
I don't even care to take it.
I mean, you talk about coming out as a defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick 6 on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
And they did tack on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Go back to the
Wolverines
run.
offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. There's so many great rivalries in college football, guys, but I think this one, because of the disdain and the excellence, sort of rises to the top.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there are great rivalries scattered all around this country. In-state rivalries, interconference rivalries, a great history, great pageantry. But I think what makes Ohio State versus Michigan unique is the fact that more often than not, these are two teams competing for net.
Here comes the rush.
Dude, come on, bro.
Up at the 28.
And this
Like,
is
you can't get no fucking time.
This guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick six here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick six rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You got to be able to.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, Sellers. Lets it fly. Upstairs to make the catch.
Wow.
He's got enough for the first down, and they
Can't believe
roll
we
the
did that
dice and
catch with
convert
Bo
to keep
Jackson.
this drive going.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver or tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
And the Wolverines want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Here's Sellers to throw. Unloads it left. Finds his man. It's Taylor. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes
Coming back on a
behind
little
you.
run here.
He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out, getting organized, getting the play down,
Maybe.
having confidence, and now they're moving the ball right down the field.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan!
Touchdown,
Snag it
Michigan.
in the end zone and put points on the board.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
And he tacks on the extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Hand off to the fullback. Oh, he's got some space.
Nice gainer there. No such thing as just 3 yards in a cloud of dust with this guy. He can make people miss and get you a play.
The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but into the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in the 4th quarter game.
You know, they went QB designed run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. Couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose a yard.
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And they get him down short of the
I just stopped him on 4th.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled.
Yeah.
Deadlocked after 1 period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun.
Let's try an option. Scary, but I'm going to try one.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down.
They flip the play.
Quarterback may change this route. Here comes the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a 1st down.
And how about that play call on 3rd and long? Probably everybody thinking pass in the building. They run the option, and the QB makes the good read. Look, nobody's got me. Nobody takes me. I'll take it. I'll get the 1st down. Nice play call on 3rd and long.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Taylor. There to
get on those defensive linemen to try to move them out of the way to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Rushes on him. And down he goes.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take
fucking
care of
took a
so
sack. Now I'm out of field goal range.
Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
Man, sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
Got his man on the outside. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
These two first squared off in 1897, and this rivalry is almost like a history of the sport itself.
So much history, so much tradition. I mean, I can go back to 2.
Caught, and he's got room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Man, this guy is so dangerous with the ball in his hand. That was an RPO. He caught that thing behind the line of scrimmage, but once he had it, he made one quick cut, and that was it. His speed, his elusiveness, he is so dangerous. Defense just couldn't corral him, and he rips off a huge play on him. That was a very, very short throw on the RPO.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. completion to the right. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Hey, third down and short, you know the quarterback absolutely is going to be a part of the run game. The defense was not fooled, flew up, made the tackle, stick that fist in the air, fourth down coming.
They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Buckeye! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Sellers. Here comes the heat. And he never had a
Hits the wrong
chance.
button.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day.
Yeah, watch how the screens work on here.
But they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
And they get him down. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Might be changing the route. From the gun on third down, Sellers. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Looking to the big tight end. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. After picking up the first down, they still have to move quickly here. Throwing, Sellers. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Wanted that inside.
I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Wants to throw. It's Mateer. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
A nice job by the offense there, attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it right on his guy.
Wants to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Touchdown, Buckeye! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading into halftime.
He gets into the end zone to convert, and they'll tack on a couple right before the half.
No.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. And the kick bounces out of bounds.
Okay.
They will not get the onside attempt, but they will draw a flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Here's Sellers to throw. Fires to the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half.
Yeah. That's not bad.
The Wolverines will
Something
boot
for your
away to
collection.
start the second half.
Yeah.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line, so a couple extra yards of field position for this offense to start.
Hell yeah.
So here comes the Buckeye offense on.
Yo, shout out to the 8.
This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
Just shout out to the 8.
Everything their play caller is
They knew hit that sub button.
These guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there.
Snags it and he's open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down.
I'm fucked, dude. I'm deuced.
And man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him. He's too fast for him. Continues.
Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half. So in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Using the quick game. Got it inside the 15. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there. And as a
oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Bringing it back.
Pick 6.
He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. And what a turn of events as this defense gets to pick 6.
And after that critical pick 6, this game feels a whole lot different. That quarterback is kicking himself right now. He knew after that drive it started so well. They had an opportunity, David, to add to their lead and feel a whole lot more comfortable. It just takes one play, and all of a sudden, the opponent is right back in this thing.
And the defense had to have a play. They had to have something go their way. They had to get a stop. Not only do they get the stop and say, hey, we're going to limit the damage, they get the turnover. They get the touchdown. This game just got completely flipped. This defense made the play they had to make.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Fullback's got it. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
Well, how about that? They turn around and hand it off to the big fella, and he's able to get the first down. Nice play.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They want to run this quarterback. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And this team needs more of that.
Same play.
This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
He breaks a tackle, and the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Same play.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done then.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is
I keep running the same play.
I mean, you got to love the way the defense just took this field. Like, offense
kept running the same defensive play.
Wait just a second. They're leaving
Switched
the
it up here a little bit.
They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. First down.
No way he hangs on to that shit, dude.
Enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Come on, bro.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And now let's take a look at the stats and what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Got room at the 35. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
And what a play call. You could feel maybe a little bit of aggressiveness. This defensive line flying upfield. What do? Throw a screen right behind it. Get it to your running back. Let him do the rest. Chew up some yardage and make the big play for the offense.
And those two couldn't make
the
pick
again, bro.
Incomplete pass.
Tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
He's got the back in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job, not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come.
Give him 6.
Oh my God, they even went underneath too. Like, come on, bro.
Here comes the 2-point try. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they
Getting stick drift on my controller now.
A drive there of 84 yards, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. They have the lead in a two-possession game and oddly lining up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
No way.
Yeah. Did you finish your hamburger?
Part of it,
Guys,
but my
here
tooth
come
hurts.
those
Right.
Rays in blue winged helmets on offense. Not the day
Yeah.
we hope to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders. You're in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to...
Wide open, he
Yeah.
makes the catch. Touchdown, Michigan.
Oh, really?
Rolled his way into the end zone.
It's just a magic pool over there, or what?
Answer.
And that's exactly what this offense needs, man. They need that clock to stop. They need to make big plays and score. Their defense needs to join the party, get some stops, and the passing game continue to be hot, and they might get back in this football game.
Getting aggressive here and going for two. Sellers.
They were obviously expecting onside.
Oh,
They got
shit.
the hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. Dropping back, it's Mateer. And that's
Oh,
gonna
pick
fall
that,
to the
bro.
ground.
Come on,
Incomplete.
Sherman.
That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. They'll try to get the first through the air. He'll get rid of it. Oh,
How is that not a pick,
intercepted.
bro?
What a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch.
Watch
their
that
heads. If
shit.
You got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. No problem for the offense there. They just took care of business.
And you practice these situations nowadays, you know you're going to go for it on fourth most of the time. 4th and 1, you feel very confident. You're ready to rock and roll, and they get the first down.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those.
Makes the grab in their space. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. That is exactly why they called the running back the safety valve. They used it, and they used it to perfection.
Yeah, and you want to push the ball down the field. You want to make those big plays, but you see the defense. They bring the blitz. I got the running back open, dump it to him, let him do the rest, let him get the first down.
Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. He's going for the goal up. Heading to the end zone. Need one more yard. Tight end once more to the board with that trip to the house.
Get told.
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead.
Dude, I can't believe I'm getting stick drift with my
They
controller.
were aggressive. They got
Like, what the
another
fuck?
score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Throwing, Sellers. Oh, they're after him. He's got it down the field. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Sellers on the play action. Bought a little time, lets it go.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense is
Do my quarterbacks hurt?
and they got to do it quick.
Dude, what the fuck is going on?
It's incomplete, trying a little razzle-dazzle there.
Why is
It'll be
Duncan in
third
there?
down.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much. That's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. And he will
That was
not
fucked.
get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
Pulls it in. It's Clark. Brought down at the 23. It's a 15-yard pickup to get them way out of their own end. Throws to the back. Finds a man on the left. It's a seam wide open. At the 20. Touchdown Buckeyes. And the pummeling has started.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive.
What? Find what? That kid?
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in
Oh shit,
time.
I wasn't paying attention. Come on, click accept.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Ugh.
Back to throw, it's Duncan. Got his man on the right.
Yeah, my quarterback must be hurt, dude.
32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Here comes the offense on first down. Find just tight end. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here.
Oh my god.
When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal. Well, Jesse, yeah, it kind of is.
It kind of is a big deal. You're right, David. I mean, a lot of these kids, they played with each other or against each other in high school. They've known each other for a long time. There's going to be a lot of trash talking going on, not just between players, but the fans.
Let's pick a uniform pack, see if we get pretty uniform. Maybe we'll get an elite uni. Yo, I bet you that Wyoming one's worth quite a bit. It's only worth 6. Sort of like that jersey though. Pretty sweet. Hmm? I don't know, but yeah, depends how much I stream. Yeah, I have no idea anymore. Oh, I don't know what I want to do. I gotta win one here, no? Or do I wait for a tournament to start? Try my luck in a tourney. Probably get fucking smashed in there even harder. Last year I won a couple. Yeah. Question, would you put, even though Bo Jackson's 1 point lower, would you put him as a third down back? Or a power back? Like to alternate him, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. put Bo as my power back instead of Darius Taylor. What's up? Dude.
Alright, everybody's stuff is gonna have to get off my table today. Everything's hot still.
You should be able to mollywop this guy.
The Wolverines ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. They'll go to the fullback. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. The Rebels are in the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Mayama. Here's a heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Give to the fullback. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
They get to him as he throws. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got some room to run. And it's going to be a pick 6.
Yeah, I will today.
Michigan.
Oof, and after that pick 6, not the start this wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There's tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw.
Yeah, I got to think where I'm going to get it from.
You've got a lot of ball left to play.
I got to think where I'm going to get it from. Yeah, but you're not catching my drift, babe. They need to be ripped down. So they need to be cut down. I have no way of cutting them down.
So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Down by a touchdown, and we'll see if they can get on the board with this drive. First play of the drive wants to throw. Under fire. They're working that left side. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
What's up, Win?
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell. Hang in there. He knows
I can barely hear you now.
If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion. And that pressure got to him quick.
I mean,
you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Back to throw, it's Mayama. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over.
Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. He's
no way, dude, I hit that.
Roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory.
Oh my God, how does he hang on to that?
Just look at the card, right? That card.
Dude, watch that hit if you're still on there.
Go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down.
Oh my God, again, group tackle.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry up.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the 1st down, and what do they do right away? Right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left.
Oh, fucking shit's leaking again.
Almost housed it. Finally dragged down at the 32.
Fucking hasn't leaked in how long, and now
Rebels
shit's
go
leaking.
back to work after moving the chains through the air.
And that's this guy's third catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing. As every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Looking for a man. It's Mayaba. Lets it fly deep downfield. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a third down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
Quick release by the QB. And the defense drags him down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
And this offense